up, y'all? It's your girl Ray, and welcome back to my channel. As y'all read from the title, y'all know we are doing I am doing a pregnancy update video. And really, I just feel like my face is like so dry right now. Anyways, from the last time y'all seen, or from the last update that y'all received from me, I was 25 weeks pregnant. This is my 30-week update, and I am 30 weeks and 6 days. So as y'all can see from here, let's see if it'll focus. It's not focusing. Anyways, I'm 30 weeks and 6 days. And so, I have not had a doctor's appointment since the last time I also made an update. My doctor's appointment is next Tuesday, and so that will be the next update that I get. So I won't be updating y'all maybe for another few weeks, just to give y'all like the rundown of like what's going to change like with my doctor's appointments and stuff. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is my last 6-week update. And then they're going to move my doctor's appointments to every 2 weeks. But yeah, so the last update that I gave, I was talking to y'all about my glucose test, in which I had just taken it, or I was about to go and take it. So I have taken my glucose test. My glucose levels came back normal, so there was no concern surrounding that at all. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure like it wasn't like making a white ring around my mouth. But anyways, yeah, there wasn't any concern with like my glucose levels or whatever. My doctors did find out, however, that I am anemic. So I had to switch my prenatals, but I'm having a problem right now. I don't know if there's a disconnect between my doctor's office and my pharmacy or whatever the case may be. I still have not received those prenatals. And so I have low iron, and that was like the only concern that they had. And the prenatals that I was taking before did not have iron in them. So I am pretty much at the point to where I'm about to have to go and buy some new prenatals to take for the rest of the pregnancy, because they don't want me taking an iron supplement. And it's kind of frustrating because I feel like I'm going through a lot just for me to be healthy and, you know, have everything going the way it's supposed to be going for me to be pregnant. I mean, you know, like for me to have the baby and everything. So it's stressful. The other thing is, since the last update, I have realized that my morning sickness is back. I've heard a lot of people tell me usually a lot of the symptoms that you have in your first trimester usually comes back in the third trimester. I have realized that my morning sickness has definitely returned, and I'm gonna be honest, it's showing its ass right now. So I'm only dealing with it not in the morning, but I'm dealing with it at night. And the problem with that is that when I go to eat dinner, so like usually my last meal of the day when I'm going to eat, I am struggling to be able to eat and chill out and get comfortable until I go to bed, because I'm very uncomfortable. I'm eating and then I'm getting nauseated, or I get nauseated before I can eat, and then my appetite is weird, so I can't eat anything. Stressful. And on top, or the thing that's going hand in hand with the morning sickness, is my appetite altogether. Because of the morning sickness coming back and everything, I'm starting to realize that my appetite isn't the same as it was my second trimester, where I went from not being able to eat at all in my first trimester to my second trimester hitting, and I'm just hungry and I want everything in the world, and I can satisfy my cravings and be fine, or I can eat just whatever and be fine. Now I'm back at the point where I can only eat what I have a taste for. It's back It's annoying and I really cannot stand it. It's causing problems because once again, I'm back having to satisfy every craving that I have, and it's so annoying because it's not fair. It's bullshit. But anything for my doll. Anything for my doll, my baby girl. What else? I'm trying to like think because I didn't really like run through this whole thing. I'm kind of just winging the hell out of this video right now. And yeah. Oh, comfortability. So I am no longer sleeping really. I get sleep, of course, like I'm sleeping, but I'm not getting as much sleep. Like I'm waking up really early on my off days as if I wasn't already doing that now, well, before. But I'm waking up really early on my off days. I'm like waking up way more than what I was before in the middle of the night. I toss and turn a lot. Like a lot. It's ridiculous the amount of flipping and changing positions that I have to do in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I have to, like, put my legs up and stuff. I've gotten to the point to where I can't really, I can't really close my legs all the way, or it makes my stomach feel, like, really tight. And this is another way that I have to sit to, like, help myself breathe, in which that's another thing that I'm going to talk to y'all about after I discuss the whole me being comfortable thing. But yeah, and so a lot of the time throughout the night I'm like getting aggravated because I can't fall back to sleep. If I do try to flip over and I can't find like a different comfortable position for myself, I wake up and then I have to just sit in the bed until I fall back asleep. That is actually probably one of the most frustrating things that actually it's not. It's the second most frustrating thing that I'm dealing with. The first would be the breathing that I'm having a problem with. So, I went to my god sister's baby shower because, as I think I've told you guys before, me and my god sister are pregnant at the same time. We are exactly 7 weeks apart. And yeah, I went to her baby shower about a week or two ago. And I was talking to my godmom about like how I can be sitting down and I literally am out of breath. Like, I feel like I've ran a mile or something like that. And it's annoying because if I'm not doing anything and I'm sitting down, you would think that I would be comfortable and relaxed and able to catch my breath, and that's actually not the case, because it happens when I'm laying down too, and I may have to flip my position or change positions just so I can breathe a little bit easier. The thing with that is that me not being able to breathe, it makes me uncomfortable, and then I get kind of dizzy sometimes from it, or I feel kind of weird, and y'all might be able to sense it right now because I'm having the same problem, because I'm sitting here trying to talk to y'all and still breathe through it, but I'm really uncomfortable and I feel like I can't breathe. The things that women go through to have kids. But my godmom was telling me if I speak to my doctor about it to see what could happen, because my god sister was going through it as well, and they prescribed her an inhaler. I actually don't have asthma, but I didn't know that was something that was a solution to what I'm going through, is that they could possibly just they can possibly just prescribe me an inhaler. I am going to talk to my doctor about that on Tuesday and just let her know like the severeness of what it is, because it's kind of scary at times, especially while I'm at work and I'm working. But it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating to be not doing anything at all, and then in the whim of whatever the hell, like me sitting here talking to y'all, I'm clearly not doing anything, but it was hard for me to breathe. I'm able to catch my breath a little bit now. It's not feeling like someone's sitting on my chest, but it's annoying. The other thing that I can tell you guys is that it is, well, because it is December, it is December 26th, to be exact. So Merry Christmas, or happy holidays to those of you who don't celebrate Christmas. I hope everybody had a good holiday. But because it's the end of December, y'all know I am now going into my 8th month of pregnancy. I will hit 8 months exactly next week Friday. So not tomorrow, but next week Friday. And that will actually be January 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. It'll be January 3rd. So on January 3rd, I will hit 8 months. And I'm excited. And because I am hitting my 8th month of pregnancy, like I was saying before, I will be going on maternity leave. Next month will be my next month working. And then I can finally just chill out and focus on my baby girl and everything that has to do with prepping for my daughter. I have officially hit the nesting stage as well. I've realized within the past few weeks that I've been really like tripping over certain stuff that's not clean. Like my OCD is like kicking in a little bit really bad. If I see something that's dirty, like the slightest thing, I get aggravated, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm about to clean this up, but then I gotta clean up the entire house, and anything else that I see is out of place or I feel is dirty or shouldn't be there. I did it the other night, where I had the need to, or I felt the need to have to get up and clean the whole kitchen, and it really was something that could have waited until the next morning because I had already been tired and I wasn't feeling good, and I was having Braxton Hicks, and I couldn't sit down. I went and washed my whole stove. I wiped all the counters off. I wiped the tables and everything. I had to rinse all of my dishes and just stack them in like the neatest way possible, just because I felt like my kitchen was a mess. And I mean, in my head it was, because I think maybe if I wasn't pregnant it'd still be messy too, but like the urge that I had, like the ridiculousness of the urge that I had was like, seriously? Because my boyfriend was looking at me like, you gotta be kidding me. But I just couldn't help myself. Like, I really just felt like I had to. And so I've been getting that urge recently to just want to get up and clean. And so, yeah, I've officially hit the nesting stage. If you guys don't know what nesting is, which I'm pretty sure you might, but nesting is what they say is the urge to prepare and get everything together for the baby. Like, you get to cleaning, you want to wash stuff. You want everything to be a certain way all the time. It's just like that whole maternal instincts that kicks in, and it kicks in like it's go time. And so I've been dealing with that. The other thing that I've gone through since the last update that I've given would probably be like the Braxton Hicks. Like, I was getting Braxton Hicks before. Now I'm starting to get them, and it's kind of like they're a little bit more intensified than what they were before. So I get them a little more often than I was getting them before. And I have an exercise ball now, in which I kind of want to get up and show you guys. Should I take you guys and show? I'm going to show you guys my nesting ball. I mean, not my nesting ball, my exercise ball. Okay, so here is the exercise ball that I have. And my cousin gave this to me. And right now, it helps a lot with the pressure that I'm beginning to feel, like in my pelvis area. Y'all probably can't even, y'all like, this girl is not pregnant. So the belly update actually. And y'all see my stomach has officially dropped some. So here is my belly update. My stomach is not like regular at all. The way that she sits is so weird, and my stomach has always been like awkward some. That is the belly update. But anyways, I use my exercise ball to they say it's too early for you to be bouncing on the ball necessarily. They say you usually shouldn't do that until about like the end of your 8th month. And so I don't bounce on the ball, but I use it pretty much to just rotate my hips a little bit, as you guys can kind of see me doing now. It helps to relieve pressure, as well as they say that it helps to open up, I guess, like the stretching and you having like your legs, I don't know if y'all can see this, like this, like open, just helps with the process of how labor is going, how easy your labor can be. I don't know. I read up on a lot of stuff and I just be like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to try this. But my cousin also said that she used her exercise ball and it helped her labor to go by it helped her to go through labor pretty easily. They also say that this is something that you can use when you actually go into labor, like sitting on the ball or bouncing on the ball. Can help to relieve like the pain and stuff that you have, like with your contractions and stuff. Like if you bounce or roll on the ball and breathing, that helps. The bouncing, they say that they don't want you to do, because as you bounce on the ball, it's pretty much putting the baby in position to for when you deliver. So when you bounce on the ball, you're making your baby drop and constantly, like push or put more pressure down towards your cervix for the baby to come out. And of course, because I am not full term yet, I don't want her to come right now. I want her to be full term, and I want her to be healthy and to come when she's ready. And my bun looks crazy, but whatever. But yeah, so this is my new best friend right here, because when I have Braxton Hicks and I roll on this ball, it kind of like calms me a little bit and it's soothing for my stomach. And then with the pressure and stuff that I have is when it's like really bad and I just sit and roll on it, it's really comforting. Like I can see why a lot of pregnant women use this while in labor or when they get to the uncomfortable part of pregnancy. The other thing that I could update you guys on is my feet swelling. I have officially hit that stage. It does not happen all the time at all, but I'm realizing that during certain days of me working throughout the week, my feet will swell up by the time I'm off. So I'll go in at 8 o'clock, I get off at 4:30, and I'm getting in the car and taking my gym shoes off to put my slides on, and I'm realizing like, okay girl, your feet is a little bit fat. So I've finally experienced that part of pregnancy. What else? Oh, and as far as like relief with like the feet swelling, I don't too much do anything. I know a lot of people say like you prop your feet up, but of course when I come home anyway, like the first thing I do is get in the shower. I take a nice hot shower. I don't take it too hot because they say like really hot showers or baths and all of that is harmful to the baby. So I take like a nice decent shower, and I honestly experienced one time where I did take a pretty hot shower, which was normal for me before pregnancy, but Nalani let me know like, hey ma, this water is too hot, because my stomach cramped up a lot. My body felt kind of weird and I got just a tad bit dizzy, and so I felt that was like my body kind of telling me in a ways that the water was too hot for me. And so I take like a nice hot shower, but I don't take like steaming hot showers. Like you cannot do that. But anyways, I take like nice hot showers to calm my body. I'll stand in the shower sometimes and just let the water run over my back, over my stomach. When I'm like cramping a lot or I'm feeling like my stomach being really tight, It helps to just kind of like relax my body some. I have a thing against taking baths. I feel like it's weird, but I have really bad anxiety when it comes to sitting inside of a tub. I don't know what's wrong with me. Don't judge, but yeah, that's just something that I cannot do. And so my thing to help me so I'm still comfortable and everything is to just take hot showers. So yeah, I do that, and then after getting out of the shower, I lay down and I prop my feet up. So that helps with, I guess, relieving the swelling, because my feet don't stay swollen for the full day afterwards. So that's what I do. I'm trying to think of anything else. To update you guys on. I don't know. I can't think off of the top of my head anything to tell y'all. I can say though that I used to get, oh my gosh, I wonder if you, like, can y'all see that? Like, she is like kicking right here. But one thing that I've realized is that I used to be I'm still excited when she moves, but I used to be like extremely like over the top. Oh my gosh, I love when she moves. I used to want to make my daughter move and all this other stuff. I've realized that this far in the pregnancy, like, this little girl is big, and I don't care that other people feel like I'm extremely small for how far I am. But it hurts for her to kick and to move and to turn and to twist and to do a lot of stuff now. I do not know if she's head down. I will actually probably find that out Saturday when we have our 3D, 4D ultrasound. That is something that I plan on vlogging, so just stay tuned for that video. That'll probably be the next thing that I record. But yeah, like, her movements are getting to the point to where every time she kick and she moves, like, I'm feeling it like up against the skin, like, literally. I have not found an imprint. Like, I haven't seen her kick her feet out, or I haven't seen her put her hand out, but I definitely feel like I felt some elbows and some knee kicks or something, because I've seen like the pointiness of her jabbing through my stomach, but it hurts. Like, it really hurts. And she has this thing of pushing and pulling on the umbilical cord now, and so usually around my belly button, like in this area, like right now she's really kicking and stuff a lot right here, and it hurts. But my belly button area, she will push on a lot, and I don't know if like she just discovered, like, ooh, there's an umbilical cord right here, or whatever the case may be. I know the thing is long, but there's like this weird pain that you get in your belly button, where I have learned that is the baby pushing or kicking or pulling on the umbilical cord, and it hurts. But yeah, that is pretty much all. I don't have too much else to update you guys on. As far as everything that I have discussed so far. But thank you guys for watching this video. I did want to do a Q&A video just so you guys can get to know me better. So if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, I'm going to wait until I get a decent amount of questions before I record this video, because right now I don't have too many. But make sure you guys comment down below. Give me some questions. Follow me on my social media. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. DM me questions. I will have them written down, and then when I get enough, like I said, I'll record a Q&A video for you guys just so y'all can get to know me better. I am so very thankful for the support that I've received thus far on all of my videos. I have not even thought about the fact that my videos could be doing numbers like they are, for me to be so new in this whole YouTube thing. But I am so very thankful for the support. So keep on liking these videos, keep on watching, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on your post notifications so you can know when I'm dropping another video, because y'all never know when I'm dropping another prank, and these bangers, they're just going to get better. So keep that in mind. Like I said, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video and for the support. I love y'all so much, and stay tuned for my ultrasound vlog that I will be posting later on this weekend. Bye.